Well guys, it is another scorching day today. We were just in town running some errands and managed to pick up a couple of the items that I need for my tiny house. The mirror that displays the temperature said 50 Celsius on it at one point in time. This morning, I think 10 in the morning, it was 44 Celsius on my thermometer here in the sun by my door, and it is absolutely roasting still. I don't think we're going to get any relief until Friday. But before I get on with today's little update, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. That'll help us out, and we really appreciate it. I'm just going to do a quick little tour around here. I actually managed to get some free plants. The Home Hardware is cleaned out the greenhouse, and they just happened to be some plants that some of the holes didn't come up in the holes where we planted them. So I'm going to take the carrots and put them in the holes where the carrots didn't seem to come up. And what do we got there? Beets, a few holes the beets didn't come up. And actually some cauliflower, because my cauliflower for some reason did not come up. And I was really looking forward to putting cauliflower and broccoli in the garden, or in the freezer. So, got a few mangy little plants. They were giving them away for free. And there's some leeks there too, and I love to make soup with leeks. And I think there is some cabbage too, which I didn't get planted. I didn't get any cabbage planted, so that's one item that at least I'll get a few of from those free plants. So now this is the heirloom tomatoes, I believe. There's one there, so I got one of each kind, two of one and one of the other, I think. So I'm really excited about that. So because those tomatoes, they're heirloom tomatoes, and they actually, the garden bed that they were in Ontario, if the tomatoes dropped off the plant, they planted more plants. Well, when we ended up needing the garden bed emptied, I literally had to rip out hundreds of plants, tomato plants. It was just like grass. So I know they're awesome tomatoes if I can get them to grow. So I'm really hoping they'll work out. The onions in this pot are like, those are the purple onions that I planted that had all gone to seed. That's grass. These were all the purple onions. And look at those peppers. They were so tiny. Tiny, tiny little pepper plants from seed. And this one, again, the top is actually way healthier than what the plant looked like. I mean, there's just tiny peppers growing everywhere. Just full of it. Can't believe it. I've said $6, but that, you can see the, it was $16. It was half price. So it was $8. Look at new leaves on this. That's that little sprout from the, or shoot from the Gloria tree. One of my pear trees I found out has some sort of blight on it. And we got some information. Apparently you have to dip your cutters in Javex and water, sterilize them, cut a branch off, do it again, cut another branch off. So I did that. It would break my heart to lose a pear tree because I love pears. And I mean, they say you grow pears for heirs because it takes so long to get pears, to the point where you're actually getting any fruit, any decent amount of fruit anyway. This cherry tree that we just got is looking a little droopy. I watered it this morning, and I think I'm going to water it tonight too. These two little branches were already broken, but you can see how it's looking a little droopy. So I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to water it again tonight. This is the only apple tree so far, like I said, but look at, I mean, you can see a difference every couple of days in the size of the apples. So I'm really happy about that. That one, I don't believe, is the Honeycrisp. The other ones are Honeycrisp. So, and oddly enough, the strawberry plants have not gotten any strawberries since I moved them outside. Don't know what that's about, but like I said, new at this, right? I certainly don't pretend to have a green thumb or really know what I'm doing. Just trying it, you know. The herbs look absolutely awesome. I mean, we don't use parsley, but it's always in these pots that they plant when they put them all together. And like I said, that's what I bought, a pot with a whole bunch of them together, because I just didn't have time to look for herbs. And I desperately wanted my thyme and the sage. So it is brutally hot again. I was in the hammock till almost 10 o'clock last night, just laying there like a log. Can't do anything, just too hot. The chickens keep going in the chicken coop instead of out in the woods, which we thought was a little bit odd. But my feeling is that they know enough to go out of the heat if they need to. So these doors keep swinging open and or closed, and then the 20-footer gets too hot in there. Chris had the fan going in where the batteries are, and the door had swung closed with the wind, and it was really hot in there. So there's one chicken. Yeah, they like the shade. They like that tire that Chris put the sand in, and we put diatomaceous earth in there for them too, so they can give themselves the dirt baths. But you can see how, oh look at, the wind has caught this, and the beets have all gone underneath. I've got to get another rock to put here. You can see that one, how it's almost underneath. I think I'll get Chris to burn that a little bit bigger. But yeah, we've been putting rocks on here. We didn't want to put too many staples in if we didn't have to. But the odd hole where there's literally nothing coming up, I'm going to stick those little free plants in there. Yeah, you can see where the wind has caught this, and it's messing with the leaves. Don't want that. So we have put rocks to hold that, like the ground wasn't flat, so we put the rocks on there to kind of hold it down. But look at the bean plants here, and then they just end, and apparently this was supposed to be peas. Same in this row. The peas didn't come up, so the other night I stuck more pea seeds in there, and we'll see what happens. This row here, the lettuce, the romaine didn't come up, so we just don't know. And that was the garlic from my fridge. This is the garlic from seed. Not too impressed. Not too impressed at all. But look at the row of squash, zucchini. They are going crazy. But again, big difference between that guy and that guy. Don't really know what the deal is. So anyway, overall, super happy with the ground cover. I mean, you can look across here now and see how awesome the garden is doing, and I don't have to weed it. I pulled the odd little thistle or clover out of the holes if I see it, but for the most part, no weeding. I'm so happy. I can't even imagine this heat wave and being out here weeding this garden. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, so the girls they have been going in there, but they're not right now. So they like that sheltered area, and they go inside the coop and seem to be happy. So, I mean, I guess we have to trust that they know what they're doing. The other thing I wanted to look at is, I think Chris is going to help Bob tomorrow, so he's going to get the posts. This is the squash coming from those seeds from the squash that I planted. 2 plants in each hole, and that was literally from the squash. that I had used in the kitchen. The tomato plants I still think are growing an inch a day. And I believe these ones are broccoli. So again, big difference between that and then that little guy over there. Don't know. And again, I think they might be underneath the tarp. We didn't cut the hole big enough. You know, we didn't want to get too carried away. Oh, there's a nasty little thistle. Oh my goodness, I hate those things. Yeah, even Mr. Thistle's having a hard time finding his way out. And there's some clover in the same hole. I mean, this clover and thistles in here was just brutal last year. But that's pretty dismal looking. And then that one's empty. A couple empty. I'm pretty sure this end is supposed to be the cauliflower. So I will just stick those free cauliflower plants in here and call it a day. And then again, look at the beets there, and then the next hole's empty. When it cools off, we're gonna have to come out and fix this. Get Chris to make these holes a little bit bigger. This is no good. So anyway, and then this again is beans, and it's not hard to tell where the beans stop. I trimmed these plants again, I think yesterday or the day before, and of course they look like they're butchered and there's nothing left of them when I do that. And then the next day they're like crazy again, 2 inches taller. And Chris also watered the potatoes a couple of times, and I think he said there's something like 40 potato plants coming up now. Now you can see the grass too, but we're always going to have more of this stuff too. It's literally just the stuff he mowed off the property, because all this area out here that has been mowed was literally covered like eyeball high in this hay or grass or whatever the heck it is, and you could not even see the lay of the land. So you can see how they're still poking out here, but looking really healthy. So one right down at the end of the aisle, one over in that one. I always call them aisles. I get grocery store, I guess. There's one over there in that row. He put the sticks at the end with the name, so you can clearly see where the rows are, that's for sure. So I was really worried about the potatoes. I didn't think that was going to work either, like nothing was happening. And potatoes are typically so easy to grow. And this is supposed to be a super easy way to do things. Us old people, we're looking for easy ways to do things. These chickens always run away from me. I don't know why. I guess they saw me take all their friends and put them in the freezer. So, there's Rusty. Hey, Rusty. When are you guys going to start giving me some eggs? Come on. No useless eaters. Here's my eggs. Those useless eaters think they're getting clover. Free clover. Anyway. What I got. Should take this stuff off of here. The paperwork that has my name and address. Now, I don't know if I can... Oh my goodness. I can't get it off the truck myself, but... Da-da-da-da. So happy. I can't wait to uncrate this puppy. This is the stainless steel one. Chris's is the white one. And this is the tiles that are going on the hearth around the wood-burning cook stove. Now, not too happy. I got called to pick these up, and this is just the plain ones that are going on the floor. Because to meet code, you have to have a certain amount of flooring in non-combustible around a wood-burning stove. And the colored ones that are going on the wall are still on back order. So I had to pay for the whole thing, but didn't get more than half of the tiles. So I was a little cranky. But anyway, got those ones. The other ones are still on back order. I told them they better be coming because my whole kitchen design is being based on those tiles. I'll be very unhappy if they don't come. They're Italian tiles and they're fire rated, so apparently they're on back order and I have to wait. Don't need them right now anyway, but I just want to know that I can get them, just like the stove. That's why I ordered it now, even though it's going to be in the way. But we've talked about that, and I wanted to make sure it was here when I needed it. Anyhow, I'm going to take a bit of a break here, and then Chris and I will uncrate that stove when it is a little cooler out. This one, at least, the box, is not damaged in any way. When we ordered his, the first one, like these crazy people, they obviously can't drive a forklift and drove the forklift right into the side of the stove. I think we ended up getting 2 or 3 before we got one that wasn't damaged. And this one, the box isn't damaged. The other one, like, it was clear that somebody had driven a forklift through the crate, the box, and into the stove. So looks like we got hopefully an undamaged one first time. Anyhow, I'm going to take a break, and later on we'll uncrate that puppy. We've got this stove off the truck and we're just uncrating it now, so I get to see how excited I get over stuff like this. So happy. It doesn't look like there's any damage to the box, like I said, so should be good. There's a dotted line down there that you're supposed to cut on.
With scissors.
Yeah, with scissors. Not a utility knife. That's weak and model, I guess it is, of the stove. Ta-da! Hey, it's facing the wrong way. I can't believe you didn't stage this better. It's the back that's over here. Oh, it says back on there. On the box. Do not handle from this side. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, the tape is catching on the cord. Yeah, packing tape. There you go. More styrofoam. Maybe just spin it around this way, Chris. Just spin it like 360 or 180 or whatever that is. So it's facing this way.
Now what?
I don't know what this is here.
That's protective glass.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get that wood burning stove ordered pretty quick too.
Great.
Grates that have the break in the middle of them unique. We need to fix that. The other one, Chris's, is better, the way the grates are right beside each other. Hot stuff tip. The coffee percolator doesn't tip. There's a piece of...
Oh, that's tofu. Is that it?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, isn't this going to be a pain in the neck to move around on framing and...
No, we'll just have to stick it in there or something.
Yeah. I like the big glass window on
Is there
the...
something to go here? That's probably what that thing is.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
Sticks in the
That
wall.
part that goes... Yeah, yeah, because it's that... Remember how it's like a wedge on the back? Yeah, that's right. I don't think we're going to put the grates on or anything. We're going to leave them in there because this is going to have to get moved around. Oh, look. A baby screwdriver. Oh, a straight slot screwdriver. Can you find anything more useless on this planet than a straight slot screwdriver? Nope. Are those the orifices for the propane?
Mm-hmm.
And, oh yeah, there's the fan in the back for the convection broiler pan. Really like the door on this one. And this one, oh, I can't open that yet. Okay, well that's all right. I got to look at it, touch it, and fondle it a little bit, so I'm happy. It's so pretty. Fridge comes next month, and I think I'm gonna get that wood stove. Wood burning cook stove ordered too, because I don't want to take a chance on it not being here either. Again, it comes from Italy, and those tiles that I'm waiting for are from Italy, and that'll make me really cranky if I don't get my tiles or my wood stove. So I could be wrong about that. That wood stove might be from Spain. But anyway, either way, it's going to make me cranky, isn't it? So, oh, look at Rusty's got his women all around him. Oh no, Rusty's over there. He was here in his harem. But look at the garden. You can really see it this time of night, and especially with the sprinkler on, how well it's doing. And like I said, no eating for this old woman. So, gonna put the sprinkler on that for a little while, and then after that the potatoes, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get those 4 little plants that I got for free at the hardware store, planted in the holes where it's empty, and that'll be it for tomorrow probably, because it's going to be hot again tomorrow. So I hear Chris closing up the sea can and forgot to open my tiles so I could look at them. Yeah, he closed it up and realized that they're over here, so he's just going to carry each package over to the sea can. Again, these are so heavy, and of course you don't want them to get broken, and they'll have to be moved about 8,000 times before we're actually installing them. So I'll just wait till the manservant carries them all over there, and then we'll open one of the packages to look at it. I'm still sore, I can't do it. going to open one of these packages to show the color of this tile. There was a dark and a sort of medium gray tile that went with the colored ones that I chose, and of course these are not shiny ones because they're going on the floor. You don't want anything slippery on the floor, especially when you're standing in front of the stove. But this was the one that coordinated with the shiny tiles. So I picked this one to go on the floor. I think tomorrow we're going to open the rest of them just to check and see if any are broken. Because of course if they are, then they'll have to be reordered. So, oh yeah, I did order the lighter one. I couldn't remember if I ordered the dark one. Those are nice. Yikes. Well, it's not as thick as I thought it was, so there must be more tiles. There must be 8 in a box or something. So I did order the lighter one. I think that's good because I think the 6 or 8? 2, 4, 6. 6? That's what I thought before. Nice big tiles. I like less grout lines, so. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. My excitement for the day. Tiles and a stove all in one day, just like Christmas. So, that's it. Like and subscribe to our videos. Hit that notification bell and share these videos with your friends and family. That'll help us out immensely. And we'll see you next time.